So I made a few videos about Bank of America, so I'm happy that I can actually make a video about a credit card that's great for students. So I know you guys seen that in the last few videos I've been talking about credit cards for students because I'm making a video about the best credit cards for students, and this is one of them. Now, Bank of America has they have a credit card out there that is great for you all if you're a student. So if you're looking to get credit, maybe you are authorized user on a credit card already, maybe you don't have any credit at all, still see if you could possibly get approved. But I do suggest you have some type of credit history, like get you a kickoff account, get you a self account, let them report to the credit bureaus, and then you go and apply for an account like this. Now, the Bank of America credit card is the Bank of America travel rewards credit card for students. This credit card actually comes with a bonus. So if you guys love bonuses, definitely stick around. I'm going to tell you guys more details about this credit card. Now, my name is Rickita. I talk about real estate, I talk about credit, and I always talk about credit cards and how you guys can possibly get approved for more credit cards. That's something I want to talk to you guys about because when I first started figuring out and building my credit, I never knew that I had to have credit cards. I didn't know, like, for me to build credit, I need to have other credit cards. I just knew, oh, collections, like that's what it was like in my community. Oh yeah, credit your credit's just bad. Everybody credit bad. That's what it was. But I didn't know, like, okay, get you some credit cards, keep the balance low, make sure you're paying them on time, set up auto pay. I didn't know any of that, so I like to make sure I make these videos and then also throw that little information in, throw that little information out to you guys so you can know to follow these different rules to make sure you have the best credit score. Now let's get into this credit card because I'm going on and on about just too much. So with this credit card, there's always other credit cards that's similar to this, that you can get approved for. So if you like these, definitely check out the other videos about the other credit cards. It's very similar to this. You'll see it in the description and in the comments. Now this credit card, I really love that it don't have any annual fees and they don't charge any foreign transaction fees. That means that if you guys want to keep this credit card for a long time, then you can actually keep it for a long time without actually paying for it. Some credit cards may charge you an annual fee, all the way up to $600 and some dollars, $695. $395, or they may charge you $50 annual fee, just different types of annual fees. This credit card does not charge you an annual fee, so it's not like a rush of, oh my gosh, I gotta just let this build my credit and then I'll just get another credit card. This is a credit card that you can keep, and then you could possibly get increases also so that you'll have a higher limit. So when you guys get out of school, then you guys can ask for increases, or even while you're in school, if your income go up, you can always ask them for increases. And even if your income don't go up, you can ask them for increases just based off your credit score going up too. So I really like that you can keep this one. If you guys like to travel outside of the country, you guys can get this credit card too, because you guys are not going to have any foreign transaction fees. Some credit cards are charged a 2.7% foreign transaction fee, 3% foreign transaction fees, and I don't see it. I don't see why would you pay it if you guys other credit cards are saying, hey, I'm not going to charge you anything in terms of a foreign transaction fees. And this is one of the credit cards. Now, like I told you guys, I want you to have some type of account reporting if you can. If you're authorized user on a credit card, that's considered an account to me. If you guys have like a kickoff account, if you guys have a self account, those accounts to me are considered as accounts. You want them to start reporting to the credit bureau so that you can have some type of credit score. Because when you see credit cards that offer a bonus and things like that, it's going to be hard to get those credit cards if you have no history and you're a student. So try to get some type of history before you apply for this credit card, because you can't actually pre-qualify for this credit card, get pre-approved for this credit card like some other credit cards. If you apply for this, you're going to get that hard inquiry. Now, I told you guys you're going to get that $250 bonus, but it's actually bonus points you're going to get. You're going to get 25,000 bonus points. Think about it like this. Every point you got is 1 cent. So just think about it like that. So you're going to get 250 bonus $250 bonus when you guys sign up for this credit card. And remember, with some of the credit cards, they have requirements where they're like, use a credit card in the first 90 days. Make sure you use this amount. Definitely double check on how much you have to use so that you can actually get that bonus, because some of the credit cards have requirements when it come down to that. Now, they do have the low APR, which I really love. I really like that you guys will have the low APR, and I'm actually pulling up the website too because I want to tell you that how much you have to spend, just in case you just don't know how to find it, you don't know where to look. I want to be able to tell you guys about that. So yeah, you have to spend at least $1,000 in purchases in your first 90 days. So definitely make sure you're doing that. Now you guys have the low APR, so you guys are having a 0% intro APR for your first 18 billing cycle on purchases, and for any balance transfers made within the first 60 days of opening your account. So I don't know if you guys want to learn about balance transfers, but I will tell you guys a little bit about balance transfer after I go over the intro APR. So don't get tricked with this intro APR. That's something I want to tell you guys because I got tricked before myself. When you have 0% intro APR, they're not going to charge you interest during that time. But if you do not pay whatever you spent during that time, they'll let you know this is the amount you spent. Then they're going to charge you interest on that full amount. And I don't want you guys to think, oh, I have to pay any interest. No, you are going to pay some because you're not going to pay off that balance. So make sure you double check with that. You call Bank of America. When you guys have credit cards and they extend you credit, do not feel ashamed to call them and say, hey, this is what's going on. I need to figure this out. How much do I have to pay not to get charged interest? Make sure you call them to make sure that your questions are being answered with them. Now, with the balance transfer, so if you guys want to do a balance transfer is when you have money on a different credit card. Say if you have two other credit cards, you got $3,000 on them or $1,000, it don't matter what it is, and you want to move that balance over to your new credit card. It's a balance transfer because you don't want to get charged interest, because now you have this credit card that's charging you 0% interest for 18 months, but your other credit cards will charge you 29% interest. So you can move that balance to this credit card. But remember, do not let that thing just sit on there like, oh, I let it sit on there for 18 months, and then you don't have the money to pay it off. Make sure you guys start chipping away at that balance and start paying it. Like, I do not want you guys to get into debt like over a 0% intro APR, because a lot of people do. And I'm just warning you all. And then sometimes people, they get in a desperate situation and use too much on that credit card, and there's no way of them being able to pay it back. So just keep that in mind. Now, you guys are going to have access to your FICO score. So that's really good. But to me, the biggest thing with the Bank of America credit cards that you have in a 0% intro APR, you're going to get a bonus when you sign up. They're going to pull your Experian credit report, but double check on that. And they're going to report to all three credit bureaus to boost your credit score. You're not having any foreign transaction fees and no annual fees. So to me, those are the biggest things. If for some reason you can't get approved for this credit card because you probably messed up your credit before, you need to figure out how to boost and build your credit up so that you can get approved for a credit card like this, make sure you guys call us. I have something called my exclusive credit membership where I teach people. I have so many videos on there. I teach you how to repair your credit if maybe you messed it up. I teach you how to build your credit, which credit card you could possibly get, all the credit card videos. A lot of times I schedule them, to be honest, but if you're in a membership, you're going to see my videos 3 months before they even come out. So you don't have to sit around and wait. You're going to see those videos already. So definitely join the exclusive membership. And if you ever have any questions, you can always call us. That's what we're there for. We can constantly look at your credit reports, constantly tell you what to do next, because sometimes you may be confused and you need somebody to hold your hand, but we're definitely there for you guys. So definitely sign up using my $1 trial. I have it in the description and I have it in the comments. And hopefully you guys will get approved for these credit cards that you want. Let me know if you guys actually get approved for this credit card. Let me know how much you got approved for, and let me know which bureau they actually pulled from. And if you ever have any questions, do not hesitate to go ahead and put it in the comments, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next video.